back to the cottage for a couple of days just to make sure everything's okay. And this is a view from the back garden. It's been a grey, drizzly day, but it's now about 6 o'clock and the sun's decided to come out, and it's absolutely beautiful. If we walk down towards the house, it's quite a long garden. There's a few fruit trees in here, apple trees, and there's unfortunately more apples on the ground, so we're going to have to go picking up the best ones. That's the church. The polytunnel, grabbing your chilies in, etc. An overgrown veg bed. I'm digging up some potatoes with Fran planted in early spring. Willow arbour, is it? Oh, a willow something. Where are we, Fran?
We are in the Lock, Stock and Barrel in Newbury.
Empty glass again. And who are we with?
We're with Negatively Buoyant, master bread maker over there.
Joe and Matt.
Public apology for the bread making.
The best bread ever.
So we popped in for a couple of drinks, as you do. Ended up having dinner.
I know. Very nice ones too. And a dessert.
I'm waiting on, they're having desserts. We're pretty good like that, aren't we?
Yeah, but I've ordered 4 spoons. So.
Yeah, we'll just have 2 more bottles of red. So it's been great to see you guys.
Thank you, you too.
So if you don't follow these two on YouTube, then you should follow these two on YouTube.
If you want to learn how not to make bread.
Negatively Buoyant.
I love food.
That's about right.
That's definitely right. I'm happy.
Camera shy. That leads into a utility room and the kitchen. Into what they call round here a snug. And then into the living room with its lovely wide front door
and stone brick fireplace. We had a new multi-fuel burner put in that also feeds the radiators around the house. And the door leads upstairs. Stained glass window there that we put in. For some reason there was a hole there, who knows. Then upstairs onto the landing, yet more books. And a small double room with a small double bed. Looks out into the hills beyond. And then a single room. It's got one of my favourite pictures in there. And this leads into the bathroom from the landing. Shower over a bath. Beginning to sound like an estate agent. Loo. And then to the main bedroom with king size bed. The Wedgwood blue walls was not our idea, we inherited that. Previous occupants painted that just before they sold. Not our taste, but it goes quite well with the white painted furniture. So that's it, that's number 55. Well, this is the first lock of 11 we're doing today on our way to Hungerford. It's another gorgeous day. Shirt sleeves again. But apparently the weather coming the weekend is going to be a bit wet. So we'll no doubt find out some more leaks in the roof of the boat or the windows. Really great to be up and going again, moving along. Yes, Dan's got a job this afternoon sweeping the leaves off the roof. I mean, we've got a job this afternoon sweeping the leaves off the roof. Nothing much to report this week. We haven't done much cruising, have we?
No, we had to go back to the cottage for a couple of days, mainly because we needed winter clothes. I don't know how people cope when they haven't got we've got gurgling in the pipes.
Gurgling, water gushing
We
everywhere.
had a little bit of an issue with our back boiler. It looks like while we've been doing woodwork and stuff, some of the pipes have got knocked out of position and they have to be a certain angle to get the water circulating. So when we filled up the pipes and the radiators. We had a little bit of a spillage, didn't we? And we think we might have to have some air in the pipes, but we're getting there. It's working.
It's slushing and gurgling around at the moment.
The fire's lovely. It's just it's taking a little while to get up as far as the bedroom and bathroom, but it's cosy and lovely. But anyway, we had to go back to the cottage to get winter clothes. And as I was saying, I don't know.
To check the cottage over.
Yeah, just do a quick. If we go back every 2 or 3 months just to check that it's all okay, and it is. It's fine, lovely. We're very pleased with it. So we've got rid of some summer stuff, brought some winter woolies back. Final bit of our winter prep, I think that is, isn't it?
Yeah. Whose pile of clothes is bigger than anyone's that you've brought back?
Only because you kept telling me, go on, bring that. I like that. I like that.
Did I? Your pile's like this. My pile's like that.
Well, perhaps I'm just bigger than you, with bigger clothes.
I hope you enjoyed the footage of the cottage and the drone shots of the village. Lots of people have, over the months, have just asked to see the cottage, see what it's like where we don't live. But it was nice to go back, wasn't it? It was gorgeous.
It was, and we would have actually maybe stayed a couple of days longer because there are some arts events going on that we would have loved to have stayed for, but people were booked in, so we had to come back to the boat. But we do get a little bit torn sometimes. But we did have a discussion once today that if one had to go, if we had to choose between the cottage and the boat, what would we choose? And we both instantly said we'd have the boat.
Yeah,
if we could only have one, we'd actually have a boat.
This journey we're on has only just begun. A journey has only just begun. We're only 6 months into it, and we've covered next to nothing of the inland waterways system of England and Wales. So a long way to go. So we had a really long day cruising the other day, didn't we, on our way to Hungerford.
For those of you that follow on Facebook, I did the photographs on the hour, every hour, most hours. I think I got a bit muddled up.
Forgotten about
but
that.
We were cruising until quite late, and then had to suddenly stop, didn't we?
Yeah, the sun just plopped down over the horizon, and it went cold and dark really quickly. So we just threw the boat in and stopped cruising. And that was a long day. We were knackered, weren't we, after that?
Yeah. Bought a few more gadgets recently. But it seems that most things we're quite good. We choose to buy rechargeable stuff, but we've now got so much stuff that needs to be charged.
Oh my God! How many things? I'm going to spread them all out on the table and one day and count them all out. This is the latest edition.
This is great.
This lamp. And it's just rechargeable, and you just touch it and it brightens or dims.
It says to have hundreds of hours, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah, well, that is great though, isn't it? It's.
But we forget when we're cruising along. We really should get into the habit of having 2 or 3 things charging while we're going along. Yeah. We just forget, and then we stop and find that we've got nothing working. So we need to get organised, don't we?
Do we?
At least you don't have to plug me in. More's the pity, he says.
Well, thumbs up, thanks for subscribing, and thanks for watching. And mind you,
the
tripod dog.
The dog's waving in and out the tripod legs.
And we'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching. Bye.
Cheers, bye.
Hang on. Bye. Daft dog.
The dog's daft. Who's daft?
We need a pump out, which is just there. But the tank is on the port side of the boat, and the pump out is on the starboard side of the towpath. So we're going to execute a turn and reverse up, so it makes it a whole lot easier when we're pumping out, so we don't have to walk along the gunnels and risk slipping in. So Fran, how's it going?
Yep, gently does it. It'll be fine. What about the wind? I'm concentrating.
So we've pumped out, filled with water, and we're now turning back in the right direction. 10 more locks and it's already 2 o'clock in the day. Still, it's a beautiful day. The weather's not going to hold apparently for the weekend, so making the most of it. Just having a bite to eat before the next lock, and it's last night's leftovers. Chili sin carne, is that without?
Yeah, chili sin carne.
Chili sin carne in a wrap. Oh, this lock's taking forever to fill up. Is there any wonder when there's this much pouring out the back end? It's about 22 degrees, it's really warm for a mid-October day. But the ladybirds are going bananas, they're everywhere. And keep landing on my head, on my neck. It's driving me mad.
Approaching Hungerford, we've ended up with quite a late night cruising tonight. And this is a lock with a swing bridge that goes over the top of it, so, which is closing the swing bridge over the top of me now. So obviously you have to open the swing bridge before you can drive into the lock. And yeah, I think it's only a little farm track road. There we are.